We got Kevin Langue and 5 innocent people versus 1 criminal. And it's time. Let's hop into some real reactions because I know that that's what you're all here for. So let's check this out, bro. Who is the criminal, bro? Maybe even convict.
Welcome back to the Kevin Langue Show. I'm Kevin Langue, and today we're doing Guess the Criminal. We have 5 people here.
Alright, first impression here. Alright. Okay.
4 of them have never committed a crime in their fucking life, and 1 of them committed the highest of crimes. They're gonna one by one sit in that chair, tell their stories, and our job is to figure out who's lying and who's telling the truth.
Bro, I haven't watched the last Kevin Langue video. But if Aaron received his proper respect because he was completely crushing with the British one, right? The second to like the whatever 2 weeks ago. But yeah, I don't know if he even doubled up on this or not. We gonna see.
Did you snort?
Yes. Don't worry about it.
Hey, and who's telling the truth?
Yeah.
Did you snort?
Yes. Don't worry about it. Hey, he's doing his
good?
thing.
yeah, it's some criminals here.
Yeah. Okay, because with criminals, boy gets a little bit nervous.
Speaking of criminals, I got the best panel ever. Herm, Christ, Steady Love, Aaron Brand, and guess who's back, baby? It's James Davis!
I don't know.
And as always, first round, we're going off looks. Who we think looks like a criminal. Herm,
I
defer to you.
All
We're
right.
going off looks. Who we think looks like a...
Okay. Yeah. Okay. We also, as we always do, first guess, and then before they reveal, we make our last final locked-in guess. I think for me it's. I think again first just out of the blue, right? Just because I want to make a first guess here. I think number 1 or number 5 is the criminal. Number 1 or number 5? Well, if we check the numbers, right? Again, I'm trying to think of a horse, not a zebra. That's what's most of the time what's the case. So many times when you hear hooves, it's a horse, not a zebra. When you look at statistics, but don't quote me on this, but I think I've heard or read that when it comes to criminals, there's a higher percentage of male criminals than female criminals, right? And I don't have the exact numbers, but if we just go with the numbers and the chance of it, and that would be the horse, right? Yeah, my first guess is number 5 is the criminal.
A criminal. Herm, I defer to you.
Number 5.
Oh, also Herm. All right, he got this also.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Bye.
Exactly. I don't know whether it's crimes of passion or he's just on capers, but
if 5 was a criminal, it's drug related.
Yeah, he's doing it. He's doing
He's getting high on the supply.
But aren't you not supposed to do that?
Okay, also got some ocean eyes.
He's doing it.
Oh, wait,
he's
not
doing
ocean
the.
eyes.
Getting high on the supply.
Well, it's almost like also a little bit greenish, his eyes. Not like ocean blue eyes. It's got some more like a light greenish.
Aren't you not supposed to do that?
well, he's like, I didn't bring all your drugs. I did some of them before I got here.
I tried to test him out.
I don't think number 2 and 3 are the criminals just because, I think, first of all, black people, we here to help everybody. You know what I'm saying? I know you look like you from Wu-Tang, but I know you ain't doing it. The Rizza, the Jizza, the Puma.
I feel like you volunteer for a community football league.
Okay.
He's like, now y'all can do anything you want to do in this lifetime.
Get some street wisdom here.
Like got a good message.
Damn, look at that hairline, though.
Oh, bro. Aaron gets it right from the start. Ooh.
What? That motherfucker way back here like the moon. Like.
Whoa, we also got some greenish eyes, right? Wow, they got those people here with a rare eye colors.
Okay, let's do it right now then. Let's do it right now then.
But we just started.
First of all, your style
Okay, take out, maybe putting him on the spot. They'll take off your head.
Listen to criminal.
Oh, ooh,
Second of all, it's giving scared straight.
ooh, okay.
Third of all, it's giving I know the dude who knows the dude who went to the league.
Okay, seems like this dude is a comedian type of, or definitely roast some people for a living.
Fourth of all, we gotta arrest your dentist.
Oh,
We can't do no more.
Aaron got protected.
If you haven't liked the video yet, please do so. Right. Denny, what you think?
I'ma go.
Look at Aaron. Aaron was like, "Yeah, that's what you get." Look at his face.
If you haven't liked the video yet, please do so. Right. Denny, what you think?
Look at Aaron's face. That's what you get. That's what you get if you're trying to mess with my hairline.
I'ma go number 3 as well.
Why?
You said as well.
Why? No one said 3. What you mean as well?
Me and the viewers.
Oh my God, nah, you're crazy.
Because I didn't want to be stereotypical, but he looked like one of Herm cousins I don't trust. I seen your cousins, right?
Hey, Herm's cousin.
I'm gonna stick with number 5.
Yeah.
Y'all stick it to number 5?
I'm gonna sock it to him.
I didn't clarify. Why number 5 here?
Let's see, maybe Aaron has still got a banger here up his sleeve, bro, like with the British people.
I don't know. I just feel like he's probably the most unassuming, which makes me feel like he's probably him.
Okay.
Okay, James, real answer.
What did you want me to say?
Something funny, maybe? Come on, let's be real.
I don't want to agree.
Come on, bro.
But he has, you know what it is?
Hey. Hey. Don't agree with him, James. Don't do it. Don't do it, James.
Don't leave the James to me.
In a court of law, James, that man got a good job, James.
Is that a button up under your hoodie?
Okay, bro, he's getting it, bro. But it's always one dude, bro, right? It's always one dude. This one time also was with the height, was with White Snoop, right? This one dude who's trying to mess with someone. It's always Aaron, right? I think White Snoop also had something with Aaron going on, right? He was shooting, like White Snoop was shooting some shots towards Aaron. And this dude tends to get roasted. Whoever tries to mess with Aaron of the candidates, they will get roasted, bro. Like also Herm. Bro, Herm's roast with the teeth, bro. It was crazy, bro, for White Snoop. That hurt him, bro. You heard it in his voice.
It is, right?
Oh, you might be coming from court.
But no, seriously. Seriously, it is definitely 3.
Okay, he's going with 3.
It's not him, bro.
Okay, thank you guys.
hilarious.
Thank you for your Upflux donations.
That's hilarious.
I'm gonna go number 1.
Okay.
Okay, why?
I'm gonna go against the idea of like looks, the stereotypical looks. She looks the most quiet. Earlier, we were all doing a little clap thing. I don't know if you caught that. She didn't clap. And when we said hi everyone, she said,
Okay.
crime. Number 2, we're gonna find out.
Okay, maybe she's really trying to, speak as less as possible, as little as possible, that she don't even exposes herself right away. Maybe
3 just feels too obvious.
Okay, yeah. I had also in the beginning 1 or 5, right? For me it was between 1 or 5. But let's see. I'm gonna we see at the end what I will lock in. But so far, yeah. First guess is number 5 for me.
I know.
Why does he? Time out. Why does he strike y'all as a criminal? What
That
makes
Flavor
him?
Flav watch on his wrist.
Okay.
It's one patch too many.
The button up under the hoodie is crazy. Come on, y'all.
What is the fur on the shoes?
Bro, this dude is gets taken apart here.
Let me ask y'all a question. Why is it only white collar when they white?
Good question, Herm.
Cause y'all don't think they violent criminals? Number
Message.
4 looked like he put people in the basement. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, and then
Oh, wait, okay, just in the number 4.
dress
Okay.
him.
And then,
But hey, Herm, but he dressed him up neatly.
Put on this chain.
He's like, I don't want to do this.
Okay, like this elegant criminal type.
But here we are.
Wait,
But he dressed him up neatly.
Maybe.
Yeah, and then dress him.
and then
But hey, Herm, but he dressed him up neatly.
Put on this chain.
He's like, I don't want to do this to you.
But here we are.
But here we are.
Then 5, I agree a little bit because of the hat. The hat is definitely giving I sell drugs.
It wasn't cheap.
he said I got that
It wasn't cheap.
How'd you,
even
hey,
better.
how'd you afford it?
I didn't.
Exactly.
Ooh!
No, he the connect.
See, I
Maybe he got it as a gift.
need to hear what kind of crime it was.
Which is exactly why we're moving on to the stories. Number one, what is your name? Where are you from? And what crime?
Oh, okay, wait a second, but it's also a different premise here, right? Or a different move they make, because they're assuming all of those people claiming that they are the criminals because they have a story to share, right? That's why also number 5 says, hey, it wasn't cheap, right? Because they all have to say now they're criminals, and obviously five of them are lying, right?
Were you convicted of?
Oh no, 4 of them are lying.
Tell us the story.
Okay, hello panel. My name is
To the
What?
stories.
What she
Number
said?
one, what is your name? Where are you from? And what crime were you convicted of? Tell us the story.
Okay, hello panel. My name is
She been to court. She been to court.
Your Honor,
be you.
attendees, jurors.
Wow.
my name is Jewel.
Jewel,
Yes.
That's a criminal name.
for sure. Where are you from, Jewel?
I'm from Long Island, New York.
Oh, okay.
I tried to tell y'all. I tried to tell y'all.
Okay, so when I was in college, my friends and I needed money because we wanted
Guilty.
to go on break, and everybody was on break except for us. So we robbed a diner.
Hold on.
Robbing a diner?
So we robbed a diner.
A diner? Robbing a diner? That's unusual, right? It's almost given like Samuel Jackson's character in Pulp Fiction, bro. No, Samuel Jackson's character in here, this dude, this Prince Zamunda, right? Like Eddie Murphy's character, right? In this fake McDonald's. Or is it McDonald's, where he's like trying to get some money for the diapers of his baby, right? It's giving a little bit of this, right? Robbing a fast food restaurant with a diner. Not a movie.
Hold on. Let her land. Let her land.
Okay,
And we stole a car to rob the diner.
You stole a car.
Technically, I had access to the keys for the car, but I wasn't supposed to use the car.
Okay, walk me through.
I don't
Walk
like
me
it.
through that day.
My friends and I were all like, everyone was gone. We were on campus. Everyone's gone, like at school in the whole town, and we are like kind of pissed off. We were supposed to also
Wait, one second.
on like at school in the whole town, and we are like kind of pissed
She's shaking a little bit with the hands. We had this with the body language, right? In the British one.
on. We were on campus. Everyone's gone, like at school in the whole town, and we are like kind of pissed off. We were supposed to also like go on a trip with our friends.
But you know, also that's the thing, right? But also we had this with the Harry Potter dude of the British version of British episode here. That maybe they're just nervous, right? Being on camera with all those different people, right? And maybe yeah, right? But could be also just she's nervous because of she's lying, right? Or just the people. What we're gonna see.
And we had like no money.
Just get to the juicy stuff.
Can't tell a woman that. We about to find out what perfume she put.
Right.
I was house sitting for my professor. We took his car. We had these fake guns that looked like real guns, but they were like water squirt,
Come on, man.
squirt guns. You know what I mean?
Water guns.
Water guns.
Yes.
And then we went to this diner that's like by the highway, like outskirts of town.
What was it called?
I think it was called like
Diner.
Robinson's Cafe or something. Like I don't remember what it was called.
The diner was called a cafe. Note that.
Bro, but I think, wait a second, right? Just put yourself into the shoes of a robber, right? And maybe it was a one-time thing for her, right? Because I don't know. I don't think they invite like crazy heavy stuff criminals that did it over and over and over and over again. Maybe, or it's just like was a one-time thing, right? Right? They burned their fingers. Oh no, I learned my lesson. Won't do it again. So let's say it was just a one-time thing, right? It was a one-time gig. She was a one-time criminal. The diner that you robbed, and you only did this once in your life, bro, you will remember what the name of this diner is, because that's like again a one-time thing. You don't do anything criminal, but you did it one time in your life. You will know exactly how this store, this liquor store, or this diner, or whatever you robbed, was named. You know the name. You will know the name. That will stick with you 100%. Definitely, because that's a very, that's let's say, outstanding experience you had in your life then, as a not criminal person. You did it once, right? And she even, it sounded like a little bit like they planned it, right? It sounded like they planned it, right? They knew they had some money. Okay, that's the diner. It wasn't just like, oh, we're driving to the city. Oh, yeah, that looks good. Go jump in there. And even if you would jump by in it, you would know. We keep you remember the name. And they got this car of a professor. It seemed like they really planned it through, right? This is the location we're gonna rob. We got this car from a professor. We get this car, get there, do this and out. You will have to know where this is, this restaurant or diner. You will have to know what the name is, right? And you will keep this in mind. What the name is. I think she's lying, bro. That was a little bit like, oh, I don't know what it was called. I think that's where she gave it away.
Or something like I think it was called like by the highway, like outskirts of town.
What was it called?
I think it was called like
Diner.
Robinson's Cafe or something. Like I don't remember what it was called.
The diner was called a cafe. Note that.
Listen, Robinson's Cafe.
Note that. The diner was called cafe.
Kevin gets a little bit more quiet now.
Beans.
Ooh. So the reason that we went to that place is because my friend used to work there, and we knew that like.
Bro, you would remember that. Again, you robbed this thing. That's your first time gig ever, maybe, right? Or maybe second, third, or whatever. But you don't do this for a living. This whole thing. You did maybe whatever, a handful of times max. What they invited here, because if you would have done more and maybe then caught more than once or twice, you would be serving a few years, bro. And I don't know when she was in college. She said she did this, and she doesn't look that old. So you know what? It doesn't really add up. And her friend was working there, and they were robbing this place. You will definitely keep this name in mind.
No, like even if they called the cops, like nobody would.
Kevin regrets his choice.
Show up to this place.
Inside.
Even if they called the cops, like nobody would show up to this place.
Inside job.
Come on, man.
Because my friend used to work there, and we knew that like even if they called the cops, like nobody would show up to this place.
Inside job.
It was a little bit of an inside job, and we went and like there were like two people there, and then like one guy was like working, and then there's like one guy probably in the kitchen. We did way too much. We were like pushing like off the counters and like screaming.
Sit on the fucking ground.
Yeah, that's like kind of accurate.
Give me a little bit. She watched the movie to prepare for this.
So you walk in, you hold these diner people at point with a water gun, and you say, "Give us all the money in the register."
Yeah.
How much money did you take?
Like $800.
Okay. And you said to them, "Get up." What'd you say to them?
Basically, we were just like screaming, like, "Can give us your wallet? Can give us the money?"
Out loud.
Yeah.
How big is this diner?
I don't know, like.
You don't know? You don't remember the?
A small Denny's.
Look. Hey, Zane.
For Denny's frozen. The small Denny's.
The joke writes itself.
Come on, man.
That felt personal. You and your friend take the money.
Yeah.
You walk out, and then what happens?
Well, my other friend was in the car, and then.
What kind of car was it?
It was like a cute old car.
Isn't this the
Bro, she doesn't have the details down. You would know this, bro. You would know this if this really happened. She didn't just was trying to, write this little, short story for this event here, for this occasion. 100% you would know the name of the diner. 100%. You would, let's say, highly likely know how big this place is, right? Because she was also like, I don't really know. Maybe like it was it was taking a little bit too long. You know what I mean? And she had an inside man, right? Her friend. She knows exactly. She worked there for I don't know, for months, weeks, whatever. She would have received all this information from her friend back then, and also when she was in there, it would be right there, right? If someone asked you, remember you, right? But what even would be again between the name, what you definitely would know, and the how big the diner was, the place or whatever, you would also know what type of car you would have driven. Maybe you wouldn't know the exact model, right? but I think you would know the brand, right? Was it a Ford? Was it a Dodge? Was it a Mercedes? Whatever. You would know the brand. Definitely. No, she gave it away multiple times already, I think.
Plot to
Spring Breakers with James Franco?
Yes, it is. It was like a cute old car.
Isn't this the plot to
Spring Breakers with James Franco?
Yes, it is.
This is the plot to Spring Breakers with James
Yes.
Franco.
Oh, bro. I got exposed. Just even trying to double down on it. Yes, it is like that, but it happened really to me.
It is, and actually, that movie came out like 2 or 3 years before,
This is exactly what happened.
and we had seen it, and we were like,
So that's like the white set it off?
That's
Wait, what was the movie called? Spring Breakers with James Franco? I think I haven't watched
what
it.
they use. Look at number 3. He like this whole line.
He's like, I go to that Denny's every Sunday.
Oh, what?
He's like, I go to that Denny's every Sunday.
Okay.
I ain't never seen nobody
I
like
ain't never
that.
seen no white hoes.
I never said
We
that.
dissect her a little bit. I
Yeah,
know we
go
don't
for it.
believe her, but water guns?
yeah.
Where did you get the water guns from?
They were like they're like you're at a party and you put something in the guns, like.
Like
We
the
know what a water
plastic?
is.
You mean like the plastic colorful guns?
No, they looked like guns, but the thing is that you knew they were fake because they had the little like orange thing on there.
So what'd you do?
You just rip them off, right?
The orange, they still had the orange things on them.
Nah, bro.
So y'all rock?
Okay. All right, Jewel, we'll come back to you. You can
So yeah, Kevin feels maybe a little bit awkward now with his first guest, right?
get out the hot seat. We'll come back to you.
Good job, Joe.
Well done. All right, number 2, have a seat.
Nah.
Welcome to the hot seat. What is your name? Where are you from? And what crime were you convicted of?
My name is Sarai.
Hey, Sarai.
Sarai.
I'm originally from Connecticut,
Oh, nice.
There's no crime over there.
Actually, New Haven.
and I was convicted of shoplifting.
You know what?
I believe
I
that.
can see that.
I believe
I'm
that.
not gonna lie to you.
I'm not gonna
shouldn't.
Hey!
What was that?
And the way she said it too, didn't he feel like,
Yeah.
you did.
You know what?
I believe
I
that.
can see that.
I believe
I'm
that.
not gonna lie to you.
I'm not gonna
I also want to see what it says.
Actually, New Haven.
And I was convicted of shoplifting.
You know what?
I believe
I
that.
can see that.
I believe
I'm
that.
not gonna lie to you.
I'm not gonna
shouldn't.
Hey!
What was that?
And the way she said it too, didn't he feel like,
Yeah.
you did
Cause
that.
listen, I was convicted of shoplifting.
Oh, Herm did it?
No, you weren't convicted.
Well, I mean, you know,
Like last week.
self checkout, baby. You know what I'm saying?
king.
The way you've been promoting stealing from self
Oh, I was giving him a fist bump, maybe.
checkout, there's a lawsuit coming.
Self-checkout king.
The way you've been promoting stealing from self checkout, there's a lawsuit coming your way.
Wild behavior.
Hey, no, because these places have shrink rates.
That's true. I do work in retail. It's like when you
You still work in retail after getting caught shoplifting? Huh?
It was of the past. I was younger. You didn't even let me tell you my story yet.
Tell them what the shrink rate is real fast.
Okay, so shrink is where you keep count of what is getting stolen in the store and what's in there. So you check over inventory.
Shrinking shit all the time.
She talking that talk.
So that's what they call it?
Honey, I've struck your wallet.
Sarai, I apologize.
Totally fine.
Tell us the story of how you got caught committing a crime.
So this was back in 2016. So I was 15 at the time, so it was a misdemeanor. So
She actually has that information, Jewel. That's important.
Yeah.
me and my friend, we were shopping around. Like we just got dropped off at the mall because what else are you really gonna do when you're 15?
2016.
We were shopping around and we went into a few different stores. We went into H&M, Charlotte Russe, and then Forever 21.
Charlotte Russe?
Back then, that was a really good store to shop at.
Charlotte Russe, that's what we called it.
Oh, wow.
In Paris.
Bro, Aaron, I think Aaron really gained some respect ever since the British, fake British episode happened, bro. He gained some respect, bro. He gained some credits, bro. You also see it, you know, he gets some validation, all of that, and you get appreciation for his moves here, all right.
You tired of
Hey, what Trevor say? We don't give a
We would go into the stores, buy something enough to get a bag, and then we would kind of just walk around a bit and then just put stuff into the bag.
That's very
After you
realistic.
had already bought some stuff.
Yeah.
Very realistic crime.
So you would steal on the way out?
Yeah.
A little something to go.
We ended up at Forever 21. My friend was over at the pants and I was over at like the shirts and dresses. My friend was over at the pants and I was over at like the shirts and dresses. I was taking a shirt and putting it into my bag and one of the workers came over and she was like, hey, can I see your bag? And I like freaked out because I was like 15 and I was just scared. And she took me to the side and saw the stuff that was in there, checked that the receipts didn't match up, called mall security, and they took me into like their little security office.
Yeah.
They checked the footage and...
But also keep in mind, bro, right? She's working in retail now herself. She could have this very detailed stuff of cases that she experienced herself as a person who works at retail and caught some people, right, who were shoplifting, right? For example, she was the person that came up to this teenager and asked, hey, herself, right, as an employee of this shop, hey, can I check your bag? Because she knows how it goes, right? She sees often, right? So she's maybe just telling a story that she's a shoplifter, but just out of the perspective of this girl that she caught, right? Again, just fiction. We're gonna see where it goes.
And
You know you
If we look at from whatever, different angles.
their little security office.
Yeah.
They checked the footage and...
You know you don't gotta stay around for mall security. You can just go.
I didn't know that. And my friend was over there and she was like, I was just freaking out. They checked the footage and...
You know you don't gotta stay around for mall security. You can just go.
I didn't know that. And
Oh, okay, they can't hold you. Herm got some information here, bro. They can't hold you. Mall security, when they caught you, they can't hold you. Makes sense, some sort of, right? Okay. They can't hold you and whatever you they're a cop, right? Or like a cop or whatever. You have to stay here or we'll arrest you. Maybe they caught you, but you can just leave. Yeah, okay, cool, bye. They got the footage. They can probably sue you or whatever, or make something out of this. But you don't have to stay. All right. Herm with the info here.
And my friend
Shoplifting
took me
experience you
until
got.
checked that the receipts didn't match up, called mall security, and they took me into like their little security office.
Yeah.
They checked the footage and...
You know you don't gotta stay around for mall security. You can just go.
I didn't know that. And my friend was over there and she was like, I was just freaking out. And we went in. They ended up calling her parents because I was visiting here in California. My mom was back in Florida. And I ended up getting charged. I didn't have to pay a fine or anything. I just had to pay for the clothes that I stole. And then I did community service for it.
Do you remember how much it was?
How much money? Like $300.
Did they take you back to the other stores you had been stealing? Like,
Yeah, how did the other
No,
stores
they
know?
just, they alerted the managers, like they called them, they were like, hey, like we have a shoplifter here. And then they ended up just going through everything that we went through, like me and the security officer, and then the manager from Forever 21 ended up coming over.
It's
Probably
her.
had tags from
It's
other
her. It's her.
No,
She got it very detailed. I also have to say it's very solid what she did, what she presented so far. But wait for the other people again, right? Wait for the other three. And again, keep in mind, it could be that she really experienced this story, but as another person in this story. She was not a shoplifter. She was the retail person who caught the shoplifter girl. You know what I mean? That's why she can also recall it that good and that, clear and confident. Because she essentially experienced it, but just telling it out of the perspective of this other person that she has also, perceived and seen and experienced in this experience. But let's hear the other three.
it's not.
Let me tell you why.
I'm gonna tell you why it ain't.
Okay, Danny.
Listen, I was caught shoplifting when I was 15.
never.
Really?
Yes, in
He
France.
stole a goat.
Okay, they're all shoplifting here.
We're gang.
Oh, what?
The story that she told is the exact same story that happened to me. I got put into the mall security office. They went through my bag. They called the other managers. They made me pay for this. It was me and my cousin. Literally, when you were talking, I almost had like PTSD.
Damn.
It was identical to what happened to me.
He trying to tell us his hood life.
I'm telling you.
No, because I'm telling you in France, I was getting jiggy. I was stealing baguettes, pastries.
He disappointed.
I was stealing hats from mimes. You in a box. You can't come get me.
Kevin gets the roast this time.
First of all, you're just throwing a bag, throwing a shirt in a bag. They typically have the ink pens on shirts these days. So I'm like, you didn't mention.
But this was in 2016. This wasn't
They had them in 2016.
2016 is still part of these days.
Yeah. Well, it's like 9 years ago, right? Like, bro, they had this definitely.
That's my point. She didn't say anything specific. If you really stealing, you know certain shit, take shit off. You can't just throw shit in the bag.
I did the exact same thing. I went to multiple stores. The whole thing just, they're gonna make their point, but I already know it's you. I'm so sold.
Tell us about these multiple stores.
No,
Kevin's ready to end the episode.
I am, bro. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be so right at the end. Just watch.
Oh, he even locked it in, bro. He's completely locked in now.
You're only on the second person.
That's how much I believe this. I'm telling y'all.
Wait for it, bro. He also with the first girl, Jewel or whatever her name was. He was also a little bit like, yeah, bro, yeah, and then,
make all the comments you want.
Hear everybody out.
This is her. It's all right. Thank you so much.
down on it.
All right, let's have number 3 get in the hot seat. Number 3, what is your name? Where are you from?
So time for the duty.
What crime were you convicted of?
My name Mario Alverson. I'm from Los Angeles.
But they ain't gonna give you the whole name. They gonna give you an alias. He said, my name Lil Jake, something like that. He said, my name Mario Alverson. That is a free, clean man of any crime.
That could be a fake name.
It could be.
Where are you from, Mario?
Los Angeles.
Okay, he's a little bit nervous. You see his with his legs, he's fidgeting here.
West
Man of any crime.
That could be a fake name.
It could
Where
be.
are you from, Mario?
Los Angeles, West LA.
You see his leg? Okay, again, body language we have to also take in here.
To be exact.
Consideration.
A lot of crime over there.
Well, me and a few friends of mine, we was young.
Guilty.
Doing a lot of,
What?
doing a lot of bad shit around the neighborhood, you know, doing a lot of bad shit around the neighborhood, you know, robbing people, you know, trying to come up,
Herm was like, you capping.
stack our money, selling dope.
Oh, bro, the legs, bro. The legs. Body's telling something,
So
bro.
one day we just said, F it, we just gonna go up in here. We're gonna hit some stores. We hit a check cashing place. We went up in there, we robbed the check cashing place, came out of there with about 35,000.
So these places have cash?
It's instead of like going to a
ATM?
bank to cash your check, you go to check
You
cash.
ain't never seen no quick check cashing place? Like Speedy,
don't be in those
like
areas?
Speedy Cash or anything like that? Western Union?
No, they don't have those in Beverly Hills.
Humble flex.
So here's the thing, we went on a robbing
Oh, he
spree.
finna lie.
No, we went on a robbery spree. So when we went on a robbery spree, we got the cash from there. We got away with that. Then we went into Ralph's. We robbed Ralph's, got about another 15 bands.
GTA?
At Ralph's?
At Ralph's.
How you rob a Ralph's?
Easy. We went in all the cash registered, and we took them to the safe.
With the armed security in the front?
Ain't no armed security.
There is armed security in
It
Ralph's.
wasn't no
What
armed
year
security.
was this? What year was this?
This was like in '95.
Okay, he might be right.
So you held everybody hostage, basically.
In the front?
Ain't no armed security.
There is armed security in
It
Ralph's.
wasn't no
What
armed
year
security.
was this? What year was this?
This was like in '95.
Okay,
he might be.
okay. Yeah, they said definitely telling an OG story here. 30 years ago.
Right.
So you held everybody hostage, basically.
Just me and 3 people.
Did
yeah.
you have it? Were you armed?
Yeah, we all had.
Put the muffins down and give me the cash!
So what happened was. So what happened was.
Wait, hold on, no. Hey, Aaron, what killed me is Kevin being like, were you armed? No, he like, get out.
What?
Put the muffins down and give me the cash!
So what happened was. So what happened was.
Wait, hold on, no. Hey, Aaron, what killed me is Kevin being like, were you armed? No, he like, get out. So nobody move.
Bro, I'm asking questions.
He got the guns out, bro. He don't need no whatever, some gats, bro. He got the guns here.
You can circle back later and be like, okay, what kind of weapons?
Don't nobody,
Well, looking like a mantis, bro, or a crab, bro, like crab.
don't nobody move.
She put like some type of paper cover over the license plate, but when she took off, the license that flew off the license plate. So they got the license plates. They looked at the license plate. They found out who was the owner of the car. They traced the car back to the homegirl. Boom. They went to the homegirl.
He said, boom.
When they get to the homegirl house, they got her. We don't know now. We still counting money up, eating in the morning breakfast pancakes.
Eggs like crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what you do after a robbery. Eat some pancakes and eggs.
On some real yeah.
They count eggs on the
Got
side.
eggs, juice.
Next thing I know,
Okay, they were counting the breakfast stuff of dying like kings after the money's there.
she called us up like, hey, come over. I just cooked y'all something. I'm like, nah, we cooking something. So we get over there.
Cooked y'all something.
So we get over there, long story short, as soon as we start walking up, I started kind of like, my hair started feeling funny. I started feeling something.
You're into
And as soon as I walked.
Wait, hold on. Just 1 second, Mario. Did you call it?
I told my friend, I said, bro, something ain't right about this, bro. This don't feel right. And as soon as I said that, I heard noise start coming from behind us, and I went to turn around. As soon as I went to turn around, the police, the FBI, they put the right in my mouth, told me, move, I'll blow your head off.
the FBI?
We hit about 15 to 20 places.
Okay.
What was going through your mind with the FBI? How you had going?
I was scared as because he said if I move, he gonna blow my brains out. And coming from West LA, you know
on the move.
They popping us over there.
Yeah.
But anyway, long story short, I got us a lawyer.
He tell a whole long story. Long story short.
Got us a lawyer, yeah.
It's been 38 minutes to wrap things up.
The lady snitched.
Lady snitch.
And she had a bigger case of going to jail more than me, because at this time I was only going, this is my first time my second time had going to jail.
Yeah.
And she was already, first of all, she was already 4 or 5 years older than me, and she's already had been to jail numerous times.
So she ran this operation.
She's the bigger fish.
I was facing 71 years of life.
71.
71 years of life for 8 counts of armed robbery and attempted murder.
So she ran this operation.
She's the bigger fish.
I was facing 71 years of life.
71.
71 years of life for 8 counts of armed robbery and attempted murder. I took it to trial. I beat every case except for one.
You beat every case?
I beat every case except for one, and that's how I ended up doing 8 years on a level 4 at Calipat.
Man, he just came here to brag.
What year did you get out?
2000.
Oh, wow.
I didn't want you to be the criminal. I'm not gonna lie, man. I was hoping it was somebody else.
we
That
just
story
cooked
was
him.
just.
Wait,
We just cooked
Aaron,
him.
talk to us.
Cook him?
We just cooked him, unfortunately.
How?
So he said that happened in '95, and he said he got out in 2000.
5 years, armed robbery.
The math is not
The math is not.
I also was thinking, right, 95, that happened. 2000, he got out. 5 years for the armed robbery, bro.
Not math
Look, put it like this.
Number 2, you're back in action.
I put it like this. My number is P69712. That's
What was the last part?
P69712.
Oh, someone
I
too.
think you said a letter in there.
Hey, I thought it knew.
He said new.
If you ain't been to prison, you don't even know what the I'm talking about.
I've been like, I on Google Maps, sometimes I'll be.
I was actually about to put in my bid, but I just think the numbers aren't adding up for that.
What doesn't add up for
So
you?
what year did you get caught?
I don't actually remember the exact year. It's been a while.
Yeah, right. Imagine he got caught, whatever, let's say a year later, right? And then the court case maybe took a few months, maybe even half a year, let's say, approximately. Yeah, he had 8 cases or whatever, right? He said 7 or 8 things were going on, right? And there was whatever, let's say, maybe he also did this in the middle, whatever, that was June 1995, right? And then add 1.5 years, right? 1 year later court, half a year for the court case maybe. You're already in the year 97, right? And then out in 2000, bro, 3 years for an armed robbery. Yeah, maybe he gave it away here.
8 years makes him the criminal, even though how faulty it may seem. If he's saying he's been in prison for 8 years, that beats everybody else out who got in trouble in the mall and all this other. This sounds.
Hey, y'all have big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Well, bro, a crime is a crime. You don't have to rob a bank or whatever. It could be as easy as shoplifting, right? Or you just, it could be you slapped, but I don't know, no, slapped. Let's say you beat someone up, right? And it got a little bit more serious, and you didn't them, right? But hey, right? Maybe caught a case, get convicted. Don't need to rob a bank. And we got Arwa in the live stream chat on YouTube. It's a pleasure to have you, Arwa. And she says she was watching the live stream yesterday for the Udyzyz show. And she's watching it right now from yesterday. And she has to clear something out. JJ is not Stephanie's brother. And the fans don't know who Stephanie's other brother is. JJ is Mr. Mangobot's nephew. Yeah, we had this right. Way. And JJ is Mr. Mangobot. And there was like the two brothers of Stephanie's, like Jason and Jay, it was, right? Not JJ, but Jay. And ours is JJ and Way are brothers who are Mr. Mangobot's nephews. Yeah, exactly. It's appreciate, Arwa, that you here rewatching it and also want to let me know. Appreciate it.
Well done, Mario.
I hit my dad.
Sponsorship. Kevin's corner.
DraftKings. Spring is in full bloom on DraftKings.
Okay, bro. Oh, okay. You got it without the dreads here.
$5.
Right, first time seeing
Casino.
it.
What is your name?
Without the cornrows.
So good, please. Don't follow me. All right, 4. What is your name? Where are you from? And what crime were you convicted of?
What's up, y'all? My name is Michael. I go by Big Mike. I'm from the 330 Youngstown, Ohio.
Hey, no.
Cap.
Yeah. I was also
Thank you, number 4. Let's wrap it up.
Next one.
Number 5. Come have a seat.
We're not doing that. Never was. Start from the top.
Cap.
Thank you, number 4.
Big Mike. I'm from the 330 Youngstown, Ohio.
Hey, no.
Cap.
Thank you, number 4. Let's wrap it up. Number 5. Come have a seat.
We're not doing that. Never was. Start from the top.
Never said never, bro.
From 3, 3, 4, 5.
Where are you from?
I'm from Youngstown, Ohio.
I'm from Youngstown.
I'm familiar with that.
He's doing too much, bro. He's doing too much. That's an act, bro.
You are, actually? Youngstown, Ohio.
I'm from Youngstown.
I'm familiar with that.
You are, actually?
Yes, sir. Went to high school near Youngstown. What high school did you go to?
I went to Lakeview. Where's the high school that you know?
I went to school in Wheeling, West Virginia.
No way, yeah. That's like a 30-minute drive.
Yeah.
He just got real white all of a sudden. What happened? Everything is weak. I think he used all his black in that first low. He got real white talking to you.
He mean like it changed up a little bit. Like the number 4, right? You know, like this is a little announcement, and then, oh, seems cool. Okay, cool. Wow, this is a 30-minute drive, right? He means it like that, right? All right, bro. Give me 1 minute, bro. 1 minute. We'll be right back. All right, 1 minute. And we're right back. Let's Again, check out number 4's
It's like
case.
a 30-minute drive.
Yeah. He just got real white all of a sudden.
I went to Lakeview. Where's the high school that you know?
I went to school in Wheeling, West Virginia.
No way, yeah. That's like a 30-minute drive.
Yeah.
He just got real white all of a sudden. I think he used all his black in that first. He got real white talking to you.
They used all his blackness up in his first lines.
He got real white talking to you. Yo, it's Big Mike. Oh, dude, that's so awesome.
Big Mike, what was the crime?
Might be you.
So, 2 years ago, I lived in Oahu, Hawaii.
Bro, no. He started off wrong and it doesn't get better.
Why you keep doing that, bro? Why do you keep doing it?
Now learn Spanish. Que sabía?
Hawaiians get mad when you mispronounce it, and I got for it. So it's Hawaii.
If you're from Hawaii, please fact check
Please
that.
say Hawaii.
Don't just
Mahalo.
fact check that first.
You telling me they like the way you
say Hawaii.
Don't just
Mahalo.
fact check that first.
This dude, bro, he's different.
You telling me they like the way you say it?
Yes, they respect if you like respect their culture, and that's part
Can
of
someone
their
confirm
culture.
that?
Yeah, somebody Google that.
Somebody.
He just went black.
No.
He just went black right there. I heard it. He slipped me like a transmission.
What?
Somebody Google that.
No.
He just went black.
No.
He just went black right there. I heard it. He slipped me like a transmission.
Tell us the story, man. You're in Hawaii.
So, I had a good group of friends. We all worked on a sunset dinner cruise together, and we all explored different islands on our beaches on the island on our days off. We went up to North Shore. Beautiful beaches, beautiful mountains.
Been there.
Definitely a little more private. You have been there?
I've been there a lot.
Yeah. You know, we were just on the beach the whole
Okay, Kevin lived the same life, twin with this dude, Big Mike.
day. We had a beach day, good time, catching up, you know, telling stories.
Story.
The thing is,
You know, we were just on the beach the whole day. We had a beach day, good time, catching up, you know, telling stories.
Story. It's like no story at all. No. Bro's walking through the day. I had a coffee. It was my chair. Like
Let's get to the good stuff.
Yeah, I got you. So,
you're really, it's really not, this dude is not behaving like a human being in our real world. He's like more acting like he's out of a cinematic universe. You know what I mean? At least it has a hint of it in there. That makes it very, pretty unbelievable.
so, you know, time's going by. We're like, let's go.
So really, this dude is referencing his screenplay here, bro.
To the good stuff. Time's going by. Hey, I went and got an acai bowl.
My friends, we were starting daring each other, doing stupid shit. We thought we had the beach to ourselves. We're like, F it, you know, let's go crazy. Thought we had the beach to ourselves. We're like, F it, you know, let's go crazy.
That I believe. A bunch of white dudes on the beach. Hey, f it, man, let's go crazy.
Not even the white people believe it.
Mario.
No, but Jules like, that's what we said.
Yeah, Joey's like, see?
Exactly. Let's go rob a diner.
We're doing stupid shit, and then they dared me to go streak and go in the ocean.
This better not be his crime, bro.
That's the crime? Was sprinting down to the ocean, ran into the ocean, enjoying my time. We didn't know that in the parking lot, there was a cop car.
No.
Directly viewing the beach in the public park. So I jump in, I'm in there for like maybe 2 minutes, right? I turn around.
This dude is. It's I don't know, bro. This dude's tonality and it's like a performance. This dude is performing here, right? Time goes by and we turn around, right? It's like this, bro. This not, he hasn't experienced this. No, this dude is some sort of like it's LARPing. Like he's reading out loud a screenplay or a novel. He's reading out loud a novel. I was going on the street. I was running the ocean. Cop cars there in the parking lot. I was in there for 2 minutes. I turn around. They got us. You know, no, bro.
And I see the cop walk into my group. Cop was
Bro, that's no. This is real, nah, bro. He's telling us, no, just no. That's not how a real person who experienced something really is telling a story that they experienced. This dude is LARPing here.
Was naked
I
too.
see the cop walking.
Cop running butt naked.
And I see the cop walk into my group.
Nah.
Was naked
I
too.
see the cop.
Cop running butt naked.
Yeah.
Hey, he said, "Welcome to Hawaii." he got the belt on still.
Man, my stomach hurt. No more laughing, man.
So you turn around, you butt naked.
No, I'm in the ocean still, like.
But you naked.
Yeah. I turn around, he's like walking right up to my group. I'm like, dude, I'm actually like.
Is your group naked as well?
No, they were close. I was the only one.
I gotta make sure.
No, it wasn't like that. Come on.
What do you mean it wasn't like that?
It was like that.
It was like that.
Well, they weren't naked. Come on.
I don't know. I'd make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Tanner, you next. Come on.
Then he walks over, or he starts walking over towards me. He goes, "Come here, get out." Like pretty much get out of the ocean.
Let me see that thing. Walk out slow.
They're wheezing,
He
bro.
goes, "Come here." Like, what the hell are you doing?
He said,
was
"Come here."
mad. Yeah, he's like, "Come here."
Bend over.
It's like, what the hell are you doing? I was like, my friends just stared at me.
And they come here again.
And he goes, in Hawaii.
Bro, this dude, no. This dude. I don't know, bro. I don't know where he got this idea to perform this right here, bro.
Wrap it up, bro. So you in the sands,
Yep.
naked with your group
Yep.
and the cop.
Yep. He said, in this state, public indecency is a felony. So I didn't know that.
And then he went.
I said, yikes.
Wait, hold on. What did
He
you?
went, yikes. What?
I said, yikes.
Wait, hold on. What did you say?
I said, yikes. Look.
No, bro. Do this referencing a movie here or a show or I don't know what it is, bro. A little novel that he was reading on vacation. I don't know, bro.
Yikes!
He was playing at the episode video game. Yeah, that's it. Like the Slushy Noobs playing the episodes. He was playing the episodes video game. That's the story where he got it from. That's the episode. That's the episode, bro.
I've never been in this situation.
Never.
I always talk to cops. I'm like,
Mario's done.
Why?
He asked my friend for my clothing, so I walked to the car right in the parking lot with my towel on, and he put me in the car, and he didn't say a single word after that.
Why you ain't run?
Come on.
Come on!
How many interactions have you had with the police?
Well, it depends. I mean, I'll go up to them and be like, yo,
No,
just
I'm not
chat.
saying hello.
No. Time out. Time out.
That's what I'm telling you.
He just said he goes up to them to chat.
That's what I'm telling you.
So did you go to jail? What happened?
I just did a ton of paperwork. He pretty much sat me in a room. He goes, I have the body cam footage. I have the dash cam footage.
He was watching you for a minute.
Oh, yeah, his car was, it was crazy because we didn't know.
He said, I got it on my phone. I pulled out a DJI. I filmed it for me.
So I did 3 hours. So I had to go back the next month.
I did.
Bro, no. This dude is a jokester, bro. This dude is a jokester. This dude is a jokester.
I was facing 3 to 5.
He got a tattoo.
Hours.
You know what happened to me in hour 1?
He writing on the wall.
I never want to go back.
So you.
Oh, okay, interesting. There was a highlighting here, Danny and Aaron, by blurring out the other ones. Okay.
How'd you get out?
Start doing push-ups.
So I had to pay my mom was out.
You get Muslim.
I'm gonna get out of here one day.
I did.
I'ma write you.
The real prison is in your mind.
Maybe it was even this dude's motivation, right, to make it just hilarious, in a so bad, like bad execution, bad performance. I don't know, fake way, bro. I made it wasn't what I was going for.
In court, they dropped it from a felony to a misdemeanor, but the contingency was I had to have it on my record for a year. It got expunged after a year. Clean cut now.
Bro, this dude, nah, he's doing this on purpose. He was going in with the mission to make a joke out of this.
You know what I think? You know what I think? I think you were on the beach. And I think you're telling the story of your other friends who did that.
No.
That's what I think happened.
I think you're lying.
No. Not even that, bro. Not even that. I had this with the number 2, the shoplifting girl. I had the thought with her that Kevin just had with this dude, right? But him, nah. He got it from somewhere of a video game or a book he read or whatever, like episodes, those little story text-based games where people writing stories and send it into episode to make it happen. Or the dude just came up out of his mind with this.
Lying.
Your other friends who did that.
No.
That's what I think happened.
I think you're lying.
One of us is lying. One of us is lying. That was good. That was well done. We got to hear from number 5.
He killed that. That was funny.
Number 5, have a seat. Before we talk to you, what?
That was the funniest ever.
We just berated that.
Oh my God.
I didn't think we could get better than Mario.
All right, number 5. What is your name? Where are you from? And what crime were you convicted of?
My name is Jack. I am from Broomfield, Colorado, 80020.
I don't like what the Jack Harlow's going on here today.
And my crime was, it was fraud, it was tax evasion, and it was theft.
Yeah, check.
I believe Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
What is it?
Tax evasion, and it was theft.
Yeah, check.
I believe Owen Wilson.
And Herm, you wonder why we called them white crime.
I told you.
So back in college, I was in the work study program. So I was kind of working for my tuition.
Yeah.
We know what
work study is.
Don't have to explain to these men, right? What you trying to tell him, bro?
Some people may not
You guys never been to college.
Never said never.
Not work release.
I was doing the work study, and a few weeks into the job, I realized that I had access to like the meal swipe information on all of the students' accounts.
He did it.
I told my buddies about this that night, and they were like,
No, wait, it's so funny. When the person's story is kind of real, Mario is so locked in.
Into it.
He's just like,
meal swipes. Yeah. He's like, damn, I should have did that.
So we were like, we have to try this out. So the next day I went into work, I went into my buddies' accounts and gave them a few meal swipes. And they worked, and nothing happened. I didn't get flagged or like called into or anything. And so I kind of started doing that a little more with my account and their accounts, and there was still nothing. And I started a small business.
Whoa. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. When I was in college using people's cards for the meal swipes, that was the plug.
It really was. So I started kind of slow, and you do the math, the meal's like $27, but you can go into the dining halls and just stock up. So I was like, all right, I'll just make some cash. It was like $10 a meal. And wind of this got through campus and through my buddies, and started selling.
Should have done this. Danny said.
Somebody always talking, right, OG?
Every Sunday night, I would go through my orders and my notes app and check in with everyone. And then the next day on Monday, I'd get everyone hooked up for the week.
Hey, if you're in college, this is a great business. I'm gonna incentivize you to commit no crime.
Just don't get caught.
How long did it take them to catch you?
So I was kind of slow going like September, October. And then when I realized I wasn't getting caught, November, December picked up. And then over break, people, tell stories, hear about it. January and February, I made $100,000 alone.
Jesus. How many goddamn meal swipes you slanging?
Too many, because then in March is when I got the boot.
Okay, let's start with this. How did you get caught?
The dining halls were running low on food. They started realizing that they were
running it
out. They were understocked, and they were like,
so they have we can only do this number of meals.
They prep for it.
Based off expectation.
Right.
What college was this?
Syracuse.
This at Syracuse?
What year?
Holy, that's a massive school.
Yeah.
The 100K makes sense.
This was my freshman year, 2019.
So then how did they get to you?
They must have launched an investigation because I come into work one day, early March, And my manager, like the man who gave me the interview, was like, "Hey, like before we get to work, can you come into the office real quick?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And
he's like Louis Vuitton bag, like backpack grill. He's a in the Bugatti.
Chancellor of the school, who I have never met, is sitting there, and I'm like,
So what did they say to you?
He basically said like, we
are proud of you.
You made it. You smart. Doing the DJ Khaled here.
You want to cut out the business?
We're so proud of you.
That's it. You guys want to cut us up 10%?
Yeah, I walk in and they say essentially what I said, which is our dining halls have been running severely low on stock, and we had to figure out why that's the case. And they went into security footage and were able to find footage of me individually going through the accounts on the office computer.
Let me ask you this. How were you paid?
Cash.
Cash?
Well, cash, Venmo. I try to keep it to cash because Venmo kind of tracks your stuff like that.
How does that work with taxes? You never reported that? Like,
well, that's one of my things was tax fraud.
Oh, so that's how that came in. What ended up happening? Like, after, what was the fallout?
So that is where I got really lucky. They essentially said, like, you're fired, we're expelling you, and we're taking you to court. And I'm like, okay.
Like, sue me, I got the cash.
So do the math. That March is when COVID happened. And so everyone went home, everything imploded, and I took every fucking loophole I could to like avoid like the court hearings, the Zoom meetings, like all this. And then they finally just settled outside of court.
Did you have to pay?
Yeah, I told them exactly how much I made, and they Truthfully, yeah, I was selling $10.
Come on now.
Jammed up on
would you give him the real number?
$113,000 of tax evasion, fraud, like all that, like.
Okay, even he got all the details, bro.
Yeah, I told them exactly how much I made, and they. Truthfully, yeah, I was selling $10.
Come on now.
Jammed up on
would you give him the real number?
$113,000 of tax evasion, fraud, like all that, like I don't know how much time I was gonna do. I was happy settling.
So you paid.
Bro, it's him. We got him right away, bro. We got him, bro. First guess. Let this dude say his last words, and we can finally lock in, bro.
You gave him the whole $113,000.
I don't know how much time I was gonna do. I was happy settling.
So you gave him the whole $113,000.
And they like marked it up a little bit.
And then you kept the other $250,000.
Yeah, exactly.
It's such a specific thing that this is the only crime beyond, I'm sorry, Sarai? That's the only one. Hers makes sense, and his makes the most sense to me.
Right.
Those are two very, like, that's an elaborate operation that I think a young white man.
That's all the thing, right? He had all the details, bro. It was all, the body language was telling the truth. The details were telling the truth. Again, we have to wait until it's revealed, right? We won't see. Maybe it will be again like we'll be blindsided, right? So we cut this with telling the truth. The body language is very, let's say, convincing. The details are very convincing. The follow-up questions from Kevin and his crew are answered in a very detailed and also confident way. It also makes it very believable. Bro, it really must be him. But let's wait. Let's wait until it's revealed here.
The only thing where I'm nervous is this is such an interesting, cool story. I feel like we would know about it.
No.
This is such an interesting, cool story. I feel like we would know about it.
No.
Oh, okay. They would have read about it or heard about it on the internet or whatever.
He didn't get no. If he was getting M's, maybe, but 100,000.
No, my boy would have had a book deal. He would have been on Ellen.
$113,000.
Maybe this dude has a YouTube account. It's maybe, he said it happened in 2019, right? And then COVID happened in March 2020. Dude maybe also was just digesting this whole thing because he got away with it. Some sort of, he had to pay up a little bit. But maybe he really took 1 or 2 years to really let this little settle, digest it, and maybe record, adjust his life right after the thing, after he was Breaking Bad. And then we are whatever year, let's say 2020, March 2020. Then we said, okay, I'm gonna go back to college, but maybe another one if they accepted him. And then whatever, he made his thing, and maybe then whatever, in, let's say 2023, right? He started a YouTube channel or whatever and was talking about this, and maybe now, right, in the middle of 2025, he got or maybe already some followers and an audience, but maybe not that big, popping up like crazy that everyone knows him, right? Maybe that could be the case. Where he was talking about this stuff, right? This whatever this crime he did and whatnot, and other stuff. His story just.
Book deal. He would have been on Ellen.
$113,000 of meal flights.
He would have been on Ellen. He would have been on Ellen.
Okay, Big Mike. Big Mike will know it, bro. LARPing dude will know.
Shut your ass up.
Yeah.
Like, I try to get around.
I see what y'all mean. It sounds a little. The story is too perfect.
It's too good. It's a movie, bro.
How you gonna have a?
Nah, bro. It could be maybe, but yeah, it's definitely spectacular. But the movie is given with Big Mike, bro, a novel, right? Not like an action movie, but a little bit, I don't know, some sort of a teenage drama, I don't know.
Sunset ending. That's crazy.
Cuz, bro, it's privilege.
That is true.
It's bro, too perfect.
It's too good. It's a movie, bro.
How you gonna have a sunset ending? That's crazy.
Cuz, bro, it's privilege.
That is true.
It's like it's not hard.
Thank you, Jack.
You're like, hell no, what you talking about?
After that story you told.
Big Mike, bro.
Yeah, we got to vote. All right.
Bro, I lock in what I also said right in the beginning before they even open up their mouth. And any one of the Kevin Langue Crew said it, bro. Anything, it is number 5, bro. I said at the beginning, I stick to this to the end. It was proven very well, it's not proven yet, we're gonna see, but let's say it's so highly likely that he is a criminal, bro. Also this, what he told, what it was in there, how he told it, made sense, all this we already said. I'm gonna lock in 5. That's my final decision here. Number 5 is criminal.
All right, I'm locking in number 2.
Damn.
I know. I'm doing it with Kev. I'm gonna follow Kev.
You got 5?
I got 5 on it.
Yep. Herm also stays with his first guess.
Still in all those plan deals. I got 5 on it.
Come on.
Wait.
Stop now.
Stop. Right.
Big Mike joined in. Now we can stop.
Stop.
Don't tell us to come on.
Yeah.
Like Mario's too perfect. I think for the game of the show, I don't think it's gonna be Mario.
There you go.
Man.
I think Mario, you know, if we look further into his backstory, it is him.
Okay.
He just ain't never got caught.
No, I'm gonna roll with your conviction. You know, the shoplifting, you know, I don't know, that sounds...
Damn, y'all all come
I
to
can
my
see-
side.
It's convincing.
The issue with me for number 2 and 5 is both of their stories sound so believable.
Yes.
It's so easy to believe that she shoplifted as a kid, but you did lose me without there being any ink tags on anything. Number 5, your story, it sounds like a true story. I just don't know if you did it. It might have been he heard maybe somebody that went to Syracuse.
Okay, maybe again he's saying maybe he's an actor again, this dude, right? You also had the actor Harry Potter dude, right? I'm pretty sure. But I'm gonna stay with a 5, bro. Just keep it logged in.
Hughes did that.
Good
And it
story,
wasn't
bad
him.
casting.
That's a really
He heard maybe somebody that went to Syracuse did that.
Good
and it
story,
wasn't
bad
him.
casting.
That's a really good.
Okay?
Good story, bad guy.
But I want it to be.
That's a really good.
Okay?
What was it casting?
Maybe somebody that went to Syracuse did that.
Good
and it
story,
wasn't
bad
him.
casting.
That's a really good.
Okay?
Good story, bad guy.
But I want it to be Mario because he has the spirit of a criminal.
I don't want it to. I think he just got the spirit of a man.
The spirit, the costume.
No one is denying Mark being a criminal. I'm going off the dates. He fumbled
the
on the
date was
date.
crazy.
Yeah, bro.
95.
I typically go against Aaron, so on this one, I'm gonna do it again.
I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna stick with it.
Okay, I'm gonna say two for you, Aaron.
Okay, maybe Aaron also with the last one. Wasn't like the talent, hidden talent or whatever, match the talent to the face. Maybe also Aaron was again eating it up. Well, he has a run, bro. Yeah. But I'm gonna stick with the 5, bro. I got 5 on it.
No. I believe in you. I'm going 2.
Y'all going 2?
That means a lot to me.
Bro, hopefully his luck won't leave him, bro. Because he will be roasted hard next time again, bro. Keep your prestige, bro.
Hey, him, I called it.
That means
the
a lot
second
to
you
me
open her
also.
mouth.
I know, but you know.
Don't be Mario.
All right. We voted Sarai, number 2.
Let me know, bro.
As the real criminal.
Have I got it right?
Will the real criminal please take a step forward?
Tell me I'm right, bro. Come on, number 5 it is. Oh! Ah! What? It's Mario! They tricked us!
That's crazy, but not crazy.
They tricked us!
You were who we knew you were.
Look at them.
What was
Everybody's
that?
back away from him now.
What?
Sometimes you want to break the stereotype, but sometimes the stereotype is what it is.
Wow, they were plotting. They were plotting the
We tried to
candidates.
break the stereotype today.
You did not try.
Herm tried to break the stereotype.
You voted Jake.
Yes, that's breaking the stereotype. I heard Herm whisper, please don't let it be Mario.
So everything you said was real,
Everything,
start to finish.
start to finish.
He said a lot.
So what about what?
But how did he get out of prison with the armed robbery after maybe 4 or 3 or 5 years out?
Let's not make him say it again.
So what happened with the years? You just got the numbers off, whatever.
I got 8 years. 8 years with 85%.
Oh, so you probably was sitting down a little bit for like trial and whatnot that added to the 8?
Well, they counted the time when you were in there fighting your case. They
Yeah,
do
that's what I'm
add
saying.
that.
Yeah.
But you're not. You're still locked
Bro, you
up.
could
Yeah,
tell the way he was
exactly.
looking at them when they were
100%.
telling his story.
As someone who's like been through that and reformed, do you have a message
What?
for anyone watching?
Always learn from your mistakes, and it's a better way to get money than that, because even though it's good and fast money, at the end of the day, it's not worth it, bro. You can get the same kind of money from working.
Wow. Hey, that's the lesson for y'all. That's gonna be all in a day's work. Good night.
Wow. Bro, what?
Jules, anything you said real?
No.
Okay, okay.
That's what I thought.
Sarai,
No.
the whole thing was made up.
Yes.
See me after class. I did the same thing. No,
Yeah, bro, Kevin gets a little bit roasted, bro. He's like, hear me out, bro. He said, like, I know it, bro. Keep talking and talk. He was locking in after he was done talking. We got 3 candidates left, not even saying a word with their story, right? Yeah, Kevin was a little bit, he was doubling down on this, but it wasn't showing.
Mike,
Yes,
was anything you said real?
I did used to live in Hawaii.
Talk this damn well.
Jake, was that a real story or what happened?
My real name is Jack, but and no, I gotta be honest. I was supposed to be in the other video, so they asked me to stick around for this one.
What?
Jack,
Wait, so you made all of that up?
No, it was actually someone else. I was gonna do a
I
public
knew it.
urination.
I knew.
I knew.
What did he do?
Other video, so they asked me to stick around for this one.
Well, be honest then, Jack.
Wait, so you made all of that up?
No, it was actually someone else. I was gonna do a
I
public
knew it.
urination.
I knew.
I knew it.
We knew.
Public urination stuff? Like, what? Like, he did this really, or he was trying to do it, but then he changed it up? What?
Okay, all right.
Someone else. I was gonna do a
I
public
knew it.
urination.
I knew.
I knew it.
We knew it.
Okay, all right.
Bro, what? Okay, was also there for another video? Also for the Kevin Langue Show? Oh, maybe they pre-recorded like 2 or 3 at a time. I don't know. Okay. Whatever, bro. Okay, I was wrong, bro. Oh man, that's what I'm telling you, bro. Right? When I said like, oh, wait, he's proven true, was proven true and whatnot. That's why I said cut it, right? Because we have to wait until the end. Don't. It's only over when it's over, right? It looked very believable, very convincing. That's why I also was choosing my words very precisely, right? I was like, oh no, cut. It's proven true. It is like that. It's very convincing, very convincing. we have to wait until the end. And it showed, bro, you know? And that, wow. Again, they were talking about a stereotype here, right? They were talking about a stereotype. For me, again, the numbers were also not, also when I heard this within 95 and 2000, he got released. Right? I was like, right? But yeah, bro, Jack, performance-wise, on top, bro. That was very solid, bro. I don't know if he's maybe acting a little bit or whatever. Man, Big Mike, that was it was a joke, bro, what he did. Yeah, it was a joke. In number 2, I was like, oh yeah, could be, but yeah, number 1, nah. But whatever, bro. You see, hey. But I don't know, was Mario the horse, bro? Not really, bro. Right? Also, like when he was fidgeting with his legs, it looked like he was nervous, right? Body language, but he was really just nervous to sell this. I don't know, for 1 million viewers, right? He haven't said this to that many people again. That's what I also was thinking about with the British one. That they was just nervous telling this, right? Talking about this to 1 million people, right? He haven't done this maybe before, telling this whole story and whatnot. But yeah, that's why it was giving me a little bit of yeah, no. And the horse is number 5. But you see, bro, that's what I want to say, bro. Most of the time, it's the horse when you hear hoofs galloping, but sometimes, a little amount, it can be the zebra, right? But for me, it was way too often that I was thinking about the zebra when I heard hoofs galloping, and again, whatever, how many percentage it is, big majority is the horse. But sometimes it can be like that, so we have to keep this in mind. Yeah, now I was wrong here with my pick, but hey, it was entertaining and engaging. Definitely want to give us a like, Kevin Langue. There you go.